Start from here. Is my voice okay? Suddenly it got echoed. Okay, start from here. So I'm just going up. Take this from here.
Little up, sir.
Okay, so you have mixed something. Is that okay, Nana?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. Just try till the end. Let me know. I'll put on the page. Done, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me put another page. Write the syntax and also the program.
Sir, screen sharing got stopped.
Yeah, I'll reshare it. Write till example 2 and syntax. Then, guys,
Yes, sir.
so write this example and also start buffer reader and buffer writer. Done, guys? So write this and start buffered reader. We'll complete till buffer reader, buffer writer. Then we'll start our session today. So then, guys, just write this y buffer reader is better than buffer writer till this point, real world applications, and then we'll start. I'll share the screen. Okay, I'll share the Eclipse screen. Finish, guys, till the real world application. Awesome. Okay, let me stop the share. So give me just 1 minute. I'll just be back. Okay, let me share the screen. So this was the program which we saw yesterday. Am I audible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yesterday, only thing I missed was to add to string a method where we want to show what actually are the contents. Okay. Everything I did. So I got stuck entirely the program. We were using comparator, right? Here I'm trying to sort with the name, right? We gave 3 names here. If you want, we can add let's say one more, and I'll write let's say I'll write Pavitra. Pavitra. Okay. And I'll give it doesn't matter whatever you give in the ID. Okay. Let me run this, run as the application. So I'm just running one more class test and will give me the value. D is the first one, D, Nayana and Pavitra, Preeti. PA it came, right? That's all. After that, PR will come. Okay, this is what I was trying to explain yesterday. But only thing I missed was toString. I just had to call a user defined method in the main class called comparator CC example. Okay, I'll give this program also. If you want, you can take. Let's say I have one more value. Okay, let's take a string value. For example, user can have a mail ID also, right? Let's say I can write string email. Okay, and I have to call this email here. This dot email equal to email, and I have to put string email here. Now I want to display email also, so I'll display like this. This is just a user defined method, okay, nothing else. Email, and I have to give here email dot email. So let us write something. Let's say Nana can have an at the rate mail, something like that. That's not a real name, real mail. I'm just writing it, okay? So she can have D at the rate. Pavitra can have, Preeti can have PR, and Pavitra can have, let's say, R. Okay. Now, what do you think the sorting will be? Just if you see, what do you exactly get it?
According to mail ID.
Yeah, that's true. But what will come in the beginning? It will be sorting only. Okay. First, it will be A, B, C, D. Just follow that. Okay, let me run it. I've run the test class. See, test auto dot. Okay, okay. Write email here. Let me run it. Okay, we have an issue. See, Nana came in the beginning, which is A, then I, then P, then R. Understood? In the previous example, we had what is this? New class, it's all right. Where is the other one? Let me check. Comparable class example, where we use comparable, and here we have comparator. In comparable, we were doing sort by integers. In comparable, we can do by strings, by integer, etc. Anything we can do. For example, we want to do integer, just give serial number here, copy it. Okay, just give it serial number here. For serial number, we don't compare actually. What we do? O dot serial number, just how we gave in character class example. Let me just copy that like this. Instead of this, we'll use O1 and O2, the instances of two classes. Just a copy here, paste it. Instead of this dot bytes, it is serial number and serial number. It will be O2 and O1. O1. And let us remove this. Let me just copy this and add it here also. So based on this example, who should come in the beginning? It should be what? If we are sorting by serial number.
Divya.
Divya should come in the beginning. Divya, Nayana, and
Pavitra.
okay. Let me run as. Divya, Nayana, Preeti, Pavitra. Okay. With comparator, we can actually compare. We can actually do the sorting based on string and integers also. For comparable, there is a restriction with only integers. Okay. I'll add this program. Okay. You guys can play around with the program. So this was till yesterday's class. Sorry, last week's class. Okay. So now let us start with our example. Okay. Before going to that.
1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. Can you brief me what is the difference between this comparable and comparator?
Yeah, sure. So this is implements means it's a interface. Go inside this. It's basically an interface which has only one. The method of compare. This is unimplemented. Means what? Interface is pure abstraction. Means we'll get methods which has no implementation. Similarly, it's a comparator. Let's go to comparable. Okay. Comparable is also interface which has only one method, which is compared to, which will take only one input. Okay. There's a main difference. Now, why are we using this? So we want to sort based on our fields. For example, if we take a tree set or a tree map, it sorts, but only one value will be there. Tree map will sort based on the key. Tree will sort based on just one value. But let's say if we have these kind of examples where more than one value are there. See here we have what? Serial number, name, rank, and bikes are there. Okay. We want to sort based on our efficiency. Let's say I have Pavitra, Purnima, Rajesh, and Manju. I want to sort them based on the what rank they got. How I can give? Just copy the rank and just give it here. Rank, and then based on the rank, what is the rank they got? Pavitra got fourth rank, Purnima first, Rajesh and Manju third and second. Okay. Just if I run this based on rank, they should run. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. This is comparable, but here we cannot sort by string. If to solve that example, to solve that issue, we have comparator. Here, what we are doing, we are taking the two instances of variables, classes. See, one instance is O1 as a reference object, other instance is O2. We are taking a class as an example. Now, I took a main class which actually implements means take inheritance with the comparator. Now, this object, this class implements the comparator, same, but it takes comparator CC as an example. Okay. Now, here what we are doing, we are able to sort by string values. So Nana, Divya, Preeti are there, they're string values. And also, for example, email will get, we want to sort based on the email. We can actually use this. We can do like this. Here, for example, so email I want, I can copy this. I can add it here also. So if I run this, whatever the sorting will come with the email. Okay, let's me run it. Run as the application. Test. Click on OK. See? So A dot email, which is a value, it comes like that. Then I, then P, then R. Are we good there, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is like last week's class. So finally, we completed. And also, I want to take weekend class also. If you guys are okay, Saturday or Sunday, let me know. Okay. Because I want to complete this file reader, file writer, and it is very, very interesting. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So now let me delete this new class comparator. It's actually giving errors in the entire package. Delete. Good. Now, till now, what we are doing, guys, we haven't dealt with files. So this is a simple txt file. This is a Java file. Now, I want to read some values here in the txt file. For example, tell me your favorite player. Rajesh is in the call. Okay, we don't have Rajesh. That's okay. We have.
Hardik, sir.
Tell me the name.
Hardik Pandya.
Hardik Pandya. Good man. He did very well today. Were you
Yes, sir.
watching match? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Nice. I might Pandya. Is this his spelling? I don't know. Okay. Tell me one more player.
Virat.
I see Nana and Rajesh are Virat fans. That's good. Virat Kohli. So let me save this. Now, in real life, what will happen when you're taking the values? You have to store, like, let's say, username, password in some of the file, external file, and Java should read that file. Till now, we haven't come across that ever. So that is this is the first time we are interacting with files. That is where file reader, file writer, buffered writer will come. Now, you guys have to help me out. It's very easy, but you guys have to help me out. Now, if I want to read the file, okay, how do I read it? Okay, file reader. Tell me, how do we create an object? Syntax, guys.
Reference variable.
Reference variable. Let me write fr equal to
Okay. New.
new.
Like class name, object means.
Good. File. Okay. Now, so it is throwing an error. Okay, what is the error here? See, the argument should have a file description, etc. Now, it should have a file name. What is this file name? I'll just show you. Now, let me write string file name. Let me not
So
give anything for
you
now.
have written java.io. IO means
Okay. So this is a package. Okay. When you download JDK, right? Java general package, just click on dot. It has applet, everything. Now we are only concerned with IO. What is IO? Input output. This package is needed to read the files. Okay, any file, whether it can be txt file, excel file, etc. When you put dot star, right, all the contents of this file is read it. Okay,
yeah.
good.
Thank
Nice.
you.
I love the questions. Man, always ask anyone, right? So, okay, we have an error here. What is the error? Surround it with try and catch. Well, what is try and catch, guys? You've already seen it. What exactly is this?
Exceptions.
Exception.
Exception handling. Good. If you try with try and catch, it says file not found exception specific. But what we'll do for the time being, we'll just write exception. That's it. Exception is the main class or super class which tries. Now let us write this file name also inside try. Now we have to read the file. Now where is the file? This is the file. Just right click on properties. We have to give the entire path for Java to understand. Okay, let me write the file name here. Just give double quotes, paste it. Now this is a hard coding method. I will teach you in future how we'll do. If I give you this program, in your program will not work because see, it is Azure, Eclipse, Workspace, QA Circle, blah blah blah. This should always be dynamic, but I'll teach you that in the next class. But for now, understand this. You have to always give a file name, means you have to read this file where Hardik Pandya and Virat are there. You have to read it. Till now, we haven't come across, guys. Till now, we haven't come across. Now, so what this FR is? FR is here now. What is FR?
Reference with.
Reference variable. Also, it's an object.
Yeah.
Good. If it's an object, tell me, will it have methods?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So if I
Yeah.
put just fr dot, see, close is there, all the things are there, right? What are we actually interested in? Read. Just I want to read the file. Okay? Now, there is a difference in file reader, file writer, and buffered reader, buffered writer. I will show you through an example what is the difference. Now, the problem with file reader is it will read character by character. First, it will read H, then A, then R, then D, I, K, something like that. We'll read one by one. So if that's the case, shall it, can I save this as a integer value? Character as integer? You may ask, but Hardik H, it's a string value, right? Why are you giving integer value here? Just not told the answer.
To read letter by letter, no?
Yeah, good. Character by character.
But
Character
still,
cannot.
it will give the count of that letter only, no, sir.
See. So how in reality it works, cursor will be here. It will read like this. Like this it will read. That is specialty of file reader. If your buffer read it will read like this. Read this line, go to next line, read this entire line. So that will come. So if I write integer as character, if I write sysout dot ch, what it will type? Will it type integer value or character value?
Integer.
Integer?
Character value.
Character value? Okay, let's see. Let's see. If I run as 72, here doubts. Okay. So it typed is 72. What exactly is 72? How do we convert this integer value to character value? Do you guys remember?
Find implicit.
Based on ASCII
Wow.
values.
ASCII.
Good. Implicit. Good. So character of CH. If I run this, see, did it get H value? Hardik Pandey H value? Right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, you may ask, okay, we have given Hardik Pandya and we have given Virat Kohli. Okay, how do we read the entire file? How do we read the character by character?
Loop.
No?
Loop. Can we use in the loop?
Yeah, good. We'll do the loop, okay? Let us do a loop. Now, we don't have methods in character to find the length. Okay? So now, if you don't know the exact value, can I use while loop? Good. Can I use while loop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, can I use this? And can I use print? Let me do this. Let me do this. I want ch equal to fr dot same read. So I want to read the entire thing till nothing is there. Can I do like this? No, wait. Can I write like this? Are you understanding this one? You want me to repeat?
So -1 in
Yeah.
the sense it does not exist a character.
-1 means, see, this should give a Boolean value, right? For example, integer is ch. So if any value is there, if it reads, what will happen? What was the h value? 72?
Yes, sir.
This one will be something else, character value. If it come -1, means there is nothing. ASCII values again, we are doing. Now, think this is like this. While a equal to not equal to -1. Do you understand this one? It's okay? It's easy to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If it is easy, just
So, but
take this a
A
value.
is a character value and -1 it's an integer. So how does it compare it like that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A is a character value. -1 is integer. If I write like this, int a, and if I write next, is it still okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just making you understand this line, okay? A not equal to -1. Instead of writing a value, I'm just giving a condition inside. Character, if character is there, and if it is reading the file till it reaches the end, this entire thing I'm just giving a Boolean value. Just now we saw f dot read means it will read 1 by 1 value. That value we are storing in ch. Okay? Till what time? Till it reaches end of the file. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
You want me to repeat again?
Yeah. Like you're telling -1.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's go a little one. So, do you remember the ASCII values? ASCII long back, where what is
Yeah.
the value of capital A? 65. What is the value of small a? I think it should be around 97, something like that. So whatever value we give in ASCII, it will be always greater than 0. So this is the logic. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Why
Yeah.
again -1? If it is -1, it means nothing is there, right? Indirectly.
Yeah.
So if nothing is there, will it not reach the end of the file? Right or not? Because we don't have an increment here. It is the value, the condition itself is increment value.
So the condition that itself, the Boolean value will be false, right?
Yeah. So it will be either true or false. Okay. So
Yeah.
if it finds any value, so it will, this is like 72, this is like 97. So it will not be, it is more than negative value. It is not greater than or equal to, it is just not equal to -1.
Okay.
So it is matching. If nothing is there, then this value entirely will become -1. Understood? Good.
Yeah. 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 Understood.
Okay,
Thank you.
sure. So, and then we are printing the value of ch, but in a character format. That's why we are implicitly adding. Okay, let me just run this. Now you should definitely get Hardik Pandya, then huge space, then Virat. Okay, if I give print ln and if I run it, it is Hardik Pandya and Virat. Did we get it? Good. Did
Yes.
read properly? One character by character. Exactly, we got.
Yes.
Are we good there?
Yes.
Okay, now I want to write something. Okay, apart from that, anyone, any doubts here? Reading the part. Anyone, any doubts? All good,
No.
right?
Yeah.
No doubts. Okay, good. So now I have read it, but I want to write it. Okay, write the value into the file. Means not like writing Hardik Pandya or Virat. I want to write something. So there are two types of write methods. I'll tell you what exactly are those. Okay. Now, whenever you write, we have to close it. So in files, it is very, very important. Why? I'll tell you. When we read an Excel file, this is just like opening an Excel file or opening a TXT file. This is the closing a TXT file. In TXT file, it will not matter much. But when you read an Excel file, you have to always close it. Else the program will have an issues. Okay. Always you remember, always close in files. In scanner, scan dot close was there. Whenever you create an object, you close object. But in files, it is very, very important. It is just like opening the file. If you don't close, it's not closing a file. I'll tell you this is very, very important. For now, we'll just keep it here. Now, so I want to write the file. Tell me what is next file reader, file writer? How do I create an object file writer?
FW is equal to new file writer.
Good. FW equal to new file writer of file name. Okay, good. FW is a reference variable. Now, here we are reading everything. Before reading, can I write? Okay, can I do FW dot FW dot write? Write, write a string value. Okay, what can I write? Okay, let's say I write Dhoni. Okay, and then I want to read it. So you see the magic happens. So if we don't append it, there is an issue. I'll tell you what exactly is the issue. See, run as okay. I want to close this also. Let me close this as soon as it finishes. Close. Run as Java application. See, it got run. See, only Dhoni is there. So, and we wanted to write also. Dot read character. Did it print? See, Hardik Pandya and Virat are gone. Why? Right? Does right means delete everything, whatever it is there?
Like it's overwrites.
It is overwriting, right? Now, how do we resolve that? How do we resolve it? How do we resolve it? It's easy only. Come on. There is another method, I know, but you just tell how we can resolve it. If I want to resolve it, instead of write, there is a method called append. Okay? Or we can also use, okay, let's see append. Output streamer, character sequence. If I write append Dhoni and if I run this, okay, only one is there. Okay, let me write one more. Can it append? See, did it delete? No, right? One Dhoni was there, another Dhoni came. Now, can I write like this? Let me delete this manually. Okay. Can I write like this? Dhoni and Dhoni. Did it delete previous Dhoni?
No.
No, right? For example, if I had like let's say Hardik Pandya and Virat. Let me delete this too. Okay. Let's see our method works or not. Let us put run as the application. See, Dhoni, deleted, and what happened? It is appending, but the first value is deleting. There is another thing also for it. We'll use buffered writer. For that, I'll tell you that also. Any doubts till this point? How to read? How to write? So write basically, we'll just write fw dot write, writing a string value, which is a writer. Let's see, let me write Virat. First, if you run as the application, it should actually write Virat Dhoni. Okay, whatever it is, let's say I can put slash n after. Okay, if you are reading it, it reads character by character. It should read like this, and it should give the value. Okay, if you're not reading it, okay. Mm. Let's say if I write Virat, if I want to write it, read it, run as, it is reading the value. Any doubts till this point?
So what is the difference between a write and append?
Write and append. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Good question. Let's see. If I okay. If I just write and write, okay. What do you think the file will read? Virat Dhoni Dhoni? It will write everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see the value. Right click, save as the application. Okay, Virat Dhoni. Now, if I'm appending it, so it is appending a character as character sequence. See, append the specific character to the writer. Okay, for example, let's see if you want to append. See, if I want to append V. Okay, right click, run as the application. So CV got appended. Now, can I write like the same? So let me delete this. Dot write. Writes actually a writer but a string value. Okay, let's go to this function. C dot write. Good. If I go inside the append, write C return this. It takes a character. If it takes a character, write takes a C dot write. Okay, good. Let's see. So let's see, right? Append. Okay, sorry. Append. Append here. I think basically we have here the same. Okay, I'll tell you one example where I can where it is more understandable. Okay, let me write buffered writer br equal to new buffered writer of fw. If I write br, okay, let me just write it. Basically, didn't write anything. If I write Virat comma, if you go right in the thing, it writes a string but based on length, run an exception, buffered writer. Instead of writer, if I write append, now see here. Here also we have character sequence. Okay. Fw dot write. So Fw. So if you go inside this, no, This is a constructor. Okay. There should be another constructor called Boolean append. Okay. So if I go here, if I just write true, it takes a value. Okay. If I run it, Virat CV, Virat CV, it didn't delete the old value. You are getting the value also here. Nice. It is not deleting it. Yeah. Now, if I just write append, okay, tell what is the difference I will see. So basically, it's writing character. Let me get back to you on that. But if you really want to append based, previously we are not able to read, right? For example, if we were writing it, we are not getting the value. For example, let me put this 0. Let me write something else. Nothing is there. Okay. So let me read it. If I run as the application, see, we're not able to read anything because as soon as write is over, it is basically deleting the data. Now, even if I do append, something like that, right, it is not able to read the data. Nothing it was happening. But it was typing here. It was there. But reading is happening, writing is happening later. For example, if I use true for appending, if you go here, file reader, which having a basically a Boolean constructor which uses file output stream. A value, a method is like that. Okay. Now, if I go back to my function, let me remove writer class, file writer, output stream, etc. Let me write, let's say, let's go here /n. Okay, not that slash, this slash. If I write, it actually reads the data. See, we're at CV, but in sample, it is added at the end. Now, if I run it as the application, now see, we are reading it properly, and it's also writing it properly. I feel mostly are same, but we'll have a difference that also. Okay. For example, if I write something like this, do we have true? We don't have true. If we go inside the reader, it only has a constructor with a file name. That's it. So file description is there. So nothing is there which takes a Boolean value. Char set is there. But file writer has specifically has a Boolean value which appends the data. So basically we can write itself. Okay. So any doubts till this point? File writer or file reader?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, if you have understood this, can we frame many things? Can you, if you are reading, if you are able to read this, can I also search? Okay, I'll save this in some variable, maybe character. How do I save these values? Let's say I want to save Virat CV into a variable. Let's say I don't want to write anything for now. I want to save this into a variable. How can I save it? It's easy, only no. Tell me. It's easy.
String variable is equal to fw dot
Maybe
wait
just
string.
writing in a loop, right? I want to save this in a different variable. Okay. Can I write like this? String temp equal to nothing. Or even if you don't get nothing, that's still fine. Temp equal to temp equal to temp plus char of ch. I think we did this, guys, many times, right? Char of ch. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if equal to null, if we can initialize. So before closing this, can I write if temp dot equals let's say Virat CV, something like that. Okay. Can I write sysout string found, something like that? Or key found, we are searching for something. Can we write like this?
Yes.
Will it work? Okay. Let me run this. Run as job application Virat CV. Now, okay, let me also type the value of temp here. Sysout temp. Okay, okay. Let us stop writing it. Let us stop writing it. Okay, let me run it. Um, Virat CV, null Virat CV. Wow. Okay.
You're adding temp, no? So the temp value, it's null, it's taken as it is, I suppose.
Okay. So Virat CV is coming here, and I'm typing Virat CV. Oh, so it is taking temple. Okay. Let me put ln here to understand. Or print here, and also here sysout output. I want differentiate. I'm not understanding, right? It is like this. Just want to see what exactly. Okay. It got Virat CV and it got key found. Can I write like this, guys?
Yes.
Good. So we can think of many scenarios, right? So Virat CV has ovals and AEIOU. Can I try to find how many ovals are there? Can I do that? Does it contain ovals?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Key found. Okay. Let me write if condition if AEIOU dot equals temp. What happened? Hello. And can I write sysout contain ovals contains ovals? Correct. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
Do you have to write equals or contains?
Contains.
Right? Okay. Let me run this. Key found. Still it is not working. AEIOU is there, right? A is there, V is there. Do you guys remember? Can we directly check everything or we have to run the character array? Can I write like this? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I run like this, Enhance for loop for data type char f equal to c. Now I'm just making the scenario, guys. If we can get it, can't we easily write scenarios? Contains C plus contain vowels plus C. C or F? I think F, right? F contains F. Run as applications. Click on. What did we miss here? Okay, it's out of F. Run as C. It is typing Virat CV. No, let's write equals. I think it's not equals, right? Is equals now. It should be contains. Or it should be other way around. Okay, okay. Okay, it will work now. It should not be the space. See? Contains I. Okay? Can I write like this? So let me not print the string. Entire characters. Can I write, see? Contains I, Virat. Contains A. Can I write like this? It's working? Good?
Yes.
Any doubts till this point?
No.
Okay. Any doubts in file data and file data, guys?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me. Tell me, Manju.
Sir, can I please scroll up?
Yeah.
Sir, in a while condition, th equals to f dot read, not equals to -1. But,
Ah.
so it will read character by character, right, sir?
Yeah, it will read by character like this.
Okay. So if you write Virat is a number one batsman, means I return as a integer value also.
Yeah, integer value. It will write an ASCII value, which is basically integer value. Good.
Okay. How can I write in the while loop, sir? In the not equals to -1 means it is read by ASCII values.
ASCII value. You want to
But
type
if,
the characters?
yes, sir, both if I write a character, a string also and integer also. So how can I
Okay.
write?
We can write. Wait. For that, let me write println so that you can understand. So ASCII value equal to plus ch. Okay, let me run this. See, V has ASCII value 86, 105, 114, 97, 16116, and 99. Good. This is actually printing the value where the character value is V, capital V, IRATCV.
Okay.
Or if you're really confused with -1 is a file length. You can also write greater than 0. It should also work, let's say. See, it worked basically everything. Why I write -1 means -1 indicates the ASCII values are only on positives, not negatives, right? So basically, I wrote not equal to -1 or greater than 0 also can write. So if it is understandable, you take this value. Any doubts, guys? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Good? Okay. If you're good, I'll take like 10 more minutes of your time. I just want to write buffered reader and buffer writer. Is it okay? Will you same everything? Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. So let me write example CC class. So buffered reader example. Reader and writer. BRWL writer. Now let me finish it. So again it is same. So let me write let me copy everything by the way. Okay. Let me call this point. Okay. Let me write in BRC example. Okay, good. Okay, let me. It is following indentation maybe, but I don't want to follow indentation. Okay, good. Now, so I'll remove this one. So the file name will be same. I'll go to buffered reader. Forget writer, I'll just copy this. I'll add buffered writer, reader, buffered reader. Let me just remove this one. So now it needs a IO dot star. See here, there is an issue here. If I just hover it, it says match an argument which is a reader. Now, file reader doesn't need any input. It just needs a file name. Okay. For example, even if you give a file name, it is still an issue. Tell the file name to reader. What exactly is the reader? I'll tell you. So for that, what you have to do, guys, you have to always write buffered reader, and also we have to create a file reader as an example. Now, if I copy this, if I write like this, it should remove an issue. Okay, that's the first point. Buffered reader always takes an FR, means it takes an object or file reader. First, you understand that. Now, okay, someone wants to join. Okay, can I read like this? BR sys out BR dot read. So read has many things. See, read character. We have something called read line. Can I run this? Let me delete this. Okay, let me delete the entire thing till this point, and let me delete this also. Buffered reader BR. That also we have to close. No. So let me run this. Run as. Is it reading by just one line? BR dot read line. What we're doing here, we are taking a character, then we'll read using a while loop because it reads character by character. Is it not faster than file reader? What do you think?
So it read
It's
the
good?
contents which we had already written in that file, right?
Yes, we just read. But here we are just reading character by character. File.read, and we are running a loop. Let's say that file has like Virat CV, something like this. Okay. Don't you think it will take time character by character reading like this? And BR.read line, it's just reading the entire line itself in a second. Okay, we have an issue. What is this? Uh, okay, we removed semicolon. Don't you think if we read this, it is reading the entire thing?
Yes, sir.
See, in that way, buffered reader are much faster than file reader. That also we have added. So reads the one full line. File reader reads character by character. Okay, now let me delete this. Can I also store it like this? String value equal to br dot readline. Can I write like this?
Yes.
But here, what we are doing? We were taking a temp value, we are appending it by changing it to a character, integer character to a real character by using a, what we are doing here? What actually we call this?
Implicitly converting the data type.
Yeah, implicitly converting, conversion, higher data type, lower to higher. So that is not we are doing it. Directly we are storing a value. See, if I want to type sys out, this type value. Now if I want, just run it, run as the application. See, b.readline. It's typing a null value. Is it the same which I gave? Hmm. So if v val equal to is reading null, but when we are trying this, it is giving a value. Okay, let us not read it. Let us type it now. It is giving a value. What happened? I'll tell you. When we are reading, it is already read. It will go to second line. What exactly is there in second line?
No value.
No value. That's how we got now. So can I also store the value like this without typing the value? Can I store like this?
Yes, sir.
Right. Good. Now the same thing we can use buffered writer. Now for buffered writer also we need a file writer. And let me remove this. Let me add this. Copy. Let me paste here. Buffered reader. Let me write buffered writer. Buffered writer. So let me write it as BW. And it should be FW. Good. It all, when you are creating buffered writer, we should always take a value of file reader and file writer. Now, how do I write by buffered writer? See, BW dot write. We have write string, we have write string. For example, Virat is already there. I want to write Dhoni. Okay. But I don't want to remove Virat. For that, what I will do? I will do comma true. But if you go inside buffer writer, go inside here. It is a class, but what exactly has this? The character is very three. The constructor is a private one. So if you want to do this, we have to write here. Non buffered reader, buffer. Okay. If I run this, okay, they did write. Okay. Okay, again, this example. If I had the same thing called append, wait, are we closing it? Okay. Okay. As application now. Here, stream close. Did it right? Okay, let us now close. Now, what are we doing here? Can I write a line break? New line. Can I write Dhoni? Just write this is Dhoni. Let me see this. But I don't want to read anything. Hmm. That's strange. So, chaotic like this, it should actually work. Do I delete it? No, if I write it, uh, if I close this, Let's see if it will close it. Okay. Okay. So now, here what we're doing. Okay, let me delete this. If I run this, here Dhoni is getting appended. Okay, let me delete this. Let me put the cursor in the beginning. So it was not writing because it needed another try and catch. Why? It was throwing a exception. That is the reason why we are not getting it. And we tried to print it, but it didn't take. As soon as we try to add here, this might be little new. Try usually, we don't write anything, right? We can actually take an input for try also. What exactly you do? You see an exception here. If it is there, then only you go. Now, if I write Dhoni here, so it is writing in Dhoni. So if I write it again, will it append or not? Will it append? Yes.
Yes.
Why? Because we gave this as true. What if I didn't give? Okay. If I run like this, whatever the previous value will be deleted. Okay. Till this point, understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now, copy this. I have to close it after the catch. After this try. Buffered reader will close it here. Any doubts to this point?
So we are writing a try block within a try block.
We can write a multiple try blocks.
Okay.
So here we are creating an object for buffered reader. It was not reading it. That is the reason why we added a try block inside try block. We are able to run it since it will write Dhoni and it is not appended. Can we save also? For example, with BR, if I write string val equal to BR dot read line. That's it. I want to sys out of OUT. Val and as the application. See, type Dhoni. Already Dhoni is there. Then guys, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll add this class notes. Okay. So we have completed buffered reader, buffered writer, file reader, and file writer. We will see more in this week. Okay. And also let me know, guys. I'll stop the recording now.